Hi, welcome to Survival Skills. So today I'm going to do a short rant about fish farms in 1.14. I don't know how many people have been working with those. I think a lot of us have been trying to get our fish farms working, and I've sampled several. I did it this morning. As you probably know from my previous video, we've got a DocM fish farm here. Let me show it to you. Oh, by the way, I've got the shaders turned on today. I really like the shaders in this world. So we've got this DocM fish farm, and there are limitations to the use of fish farms on this server anyway. So far, the only thing that it's given me is fish. I made this fishing rod. It hasn't given me any bows or rods or anything. But, you know, what I noticed was when I'm fishing, let me show you. Let's see if it'll do it to me while we're videotaping here. When you cast into this thing, it's supposed to stay open in between, like catching fish. So if we wait here for a couple of minutes, it probably won't break now. I think it depends on, you know, how much lag there is on the server. But what you'll get is it'll catch a fish, and then this trapdoor will just keep flapping. And I've noticed that this is an issue on servers. I haven't had this problem in single player worlds. I had this problem on Realms, and I had it on another server that I was playing on, and now it doesn't want to do it. But it's finicky. So what will happen is, you know, I'll pull in a fish, and then this it won't reset like this nice and neat. The trapdoor will just keep going up and down and up and down, and I won't be catching any fish. So this seems to be only on servers where I'm having this problem. And so I tried doing some alternative designs. There are like several out there. I tried actually 1, 2, 3, I think at least 3 different designs. One of them was just it's kind of a sad one. The guy just tried doing a gold pressure plate, and you know, I thought, what the heck, I'll just try it. And you know, of course it didn't work. So I don't know why it's working now. Maybe they cleared the lag or something, but if there's any lag on the server, this fish farm breaks. So I tried a couple of other designs, and I just wanted to say, because I got pretty frustrated after I built them all, is that, you know, if this DocM design is not working, I haven't found a design that's going to work any better. Now you can try your luck with some of the other designs. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe you'll get lucky. But I built on 2 different servers now where DocM was not working. I tried these alternate designs, and if DocM wasn't working, neither were the other designs. So maybe there are some servers where that's not the case, but that's not been my experience. So I'm making this video for one to let you know, because I did a video on this farm on how to build this farm, and I wanted to let you know that, you know, it may not work if you're on a server. And then I also wanted to let you know that I tested some of the alternative designs. You're welcome to test on your server. It might work for you, but it hasn't worked for me so far. So that's the verdict on fish farms for 1.14. I didn't have this problem in 1.13. Maybe it was just because I was on other servers in 1.13, or maybe it was something about 1.13, but I noticed it when I got onto 1.14. So now it's decided to work, so I'll leave it at that. And you can see on this server, I would have gotten something by now, I would think, with all those catches, but I'm only going to get fish here. I'm still trying to figure out, like, if there's some advancement I need to make to get something other than fish. But, you know, it's okay. The AFK fish farms are kind of overpowered anyway, and in my opinion, they kind of, in a way, they spoil the game a bit, because they just make it too easy to get, you know, gear. It's almost better to have to fight for it a little bit. So I mean, it keeps me interested if I have to struggle a little bit. So it's okay that I'm just getting fish. And then if the fish farm breaks again, I'm going to be ready with a nice little fishing dock. I'm going to build a fishing dock right there, and I can just come out here and relax and enjoy the shaders and look at the water and just fish the old-fashioned way. So I'm just, actually that's why I'm cutting down spruce trees, because I wanted to get some spruce logs to build the fishing dock. So I'm just going to put it right here. And it's just going to go out. It's going to be very, very simple little build. It's just going to go out a little bit out this way. And I'm going to stand right there and fish. So let's see, what else is new? So I made the discoveries about the fish farm. And I changed up the barn a little bit here. So I wanted to try, I didn't like the dark oak, so I tried mossy cobblestone, and I didn't like that either. So I went with stone brick. So this is the latest on the barn. And I need to put some drop downs right there. I forgot to put those on there. Let's see if I have some stone mossy brick. Nope, I have to make some. So I'll finish that. I want these. I like these little things hanging down like this. I tried taking this off, and it makes the barn look too flat. So I like these little drop downs. I'm going to do it on the back, and I like the mixture of the stone and the wood. And then inside here, I did jungle wood plank for the floor. And on this, I found out another thing on this server. So this just changes your gameplay when you find out these new rules. I can only breed so many animals, so I have to harvest more often to take advantage of the the food, and I can't make the herds too big. So what I decided to do is I took the cows out of here. I took out the nano farm that we built, and that nano farm works great probably in single user. Yeah, but it wasn't going to work here because I can't get enough animals into it to make it work. So I took it out of the barn and I repurposed the barn, and I decided I'm just going to do sheep here, and I'm going to put I may even expand and push this wall out by a couple of blocks if I have to. I'm not sure I'll have to, but I put some storage in here for flowers and dyes, and then I kept my white sheep. I've got a couple of gray ones, but I'm making sure that I don't do anything. I'm not going to whack any sheep. This is for wool. So I'll keep wool in there, and then I can make carpeting, and then I'll have dye, and I'm also going to keep leather in there so that I can make dyed leather armor. So this is going to become, actually that might be storage, and I might think about maybe I can do some kind of add-on for a workshop, or maybe I'll just use this as a workshop because I've already got a crafting table. I don't even need this furnace, but it just kind of breaks up the look, the colors and textures and stuff. It makes a good flower pot holder, but I'm not going to be cooking any of these guys in that furnace. They're just for wool. So I'll do a little more detailing on this, but that's the latest on the barn. I'm going to repurpose it, and it's going to become a dye and wool, like a carpet factory, and leather armor. I really like the look of dyed leather armor, and you can put enchantments on it, and it's great. And in my other world, I'm in hard mode, and I've got prot 4 and mending, and I'm breaking on my leather armor, and it hasn't failed me yet. And I've got a whole bunch of different color combinations. And it's just kind of nice to dude up, So then I brought my cows over here. So I'm breeding cows over here. And since I'm going to be just going for numbers here, I might leave this. I haven't decided yet, but I've got more cows in here now, and I kind of like to have the space. So I might leave this like this. So let's see. I did some item frames. We put some trapdoors. I put some trapdoors on these pumpkins. I think they look kind of like you know, lanterns now, and I'm going to put them all the way, rest of the way around the cow pen. And this smelter setup here has been working great. I don't know if I took you inside last time. Let me go inside in case I didn't show you this last time. Bullet Wings made this. So he made this build. It's a really nice build. And I think it's nice for, because it's dedicated, right? It's functional. Here's our smelting right here. And here's where here's this drops down into the smoker. So I can drop all my smeltables in there and all my meat in there, and they'll get cooked. And then they'll drop down to here, and I can just come down and pick them up. Mining and caving has been very good to me. And we're starting to get the food situation under control. And I also learned that potatoes are a great food unless you're going to be really doing some heavy fighting. So we'll be living a lot on potatoes, and we'll have a little bit of meat for when we need it. So the input chests are up there, and then again with the low tech, the medium tech theme, we don't want a big ugly build out the back here to hold coal. So Bullet Wings just left room here, so you can just go right into the furnace. I say I need to put some charcoal in here, or the smoker, and just load it with a stack of charcoal or coal, and you're good. So you're good for, you know, to smelt or cook a whole bunch of stuff. So I just think that's a really cool dedicated build there. I love it. So then over here I figured, well, charcoal, we want charcoal, and here's some kelp also. I'll show you that in a second. So this is just very simple, very basic, and I tried to blend it as best I could. And probably this could have a little shed around it, right? It could be an open face shed. So I'll figure that out, and I'll do some kind of like a little open face thing that it's got a roof over it, and a little floor, and you can just walk in here and drop your stuff in here, and it'll you can smelt stone, or you can make more charcoal. And this one I did put the fuel on the back, the fuel system on the back, because I was able to do it without making it too ugly. So I think it's nice and compact, and it's down low in the ground, and it kind of fits into the terrain around it. So I did that. Did a lot of little things today, little things, and that's, some days are just like that. And I've been trying to get some enchantments, got some nice boots, and I'm going to need to fix my armor. And I got some nice diamond gear ready to be enchanted, and I just need to build up some XP. I need to go over to the farm there and build up some XP when I can get some time alone on the server. And then for the chickens, since I can't breed a whole bunch of chickens in here, I don't want to have to keep farming seeds to feed these guys. Since I figured out that it was the animal limits that were keeping me from popping eggs. So as long as I'm not over the animal limit, popping eggs works. I can pop eggs and make chickens. And I think, I don't know, I'm probably close to the limit because I got a lot of cows over there. I haven't really been concentrating on chickens. I'm more interested in beef. See, I got some little chickens now. That wasn't working before, and I didn't know why. It was because of the limits, the cap that they put on how many animals I can have. So I figured, well, if that's the case, I'm just going to redo this this egg collector, and now I don't need to use seeds. I've only got 4 chickens in there, and they're producing plenty of eggs to keep this pit populated. And again, here's another little build, right? That'll come out of here and make some kind of a little chicken coop type of a setup around that. And then I upgraded the tree farm. Oh yeah, there's kelp down here. So this is my kelp farm down here, ready to be harvested. And I'll get easily a stack of kelp out of this. So I've got this here, and then I've got more over there. And I put some lighting in at the bottom of the river. So I did some pumpkins, and I just went into the side like this because I don't want to look at them, they're ugly. And I mean to look at. And then just put some trapdoors over them. So you get kind of like a nice muted light effect at night. It looks really good on the river bottom. And I'm going to carry those pumpkins all the way around. So this will all have that nice indirect pumpkin lighting. And you can see I've got tons more room. If I wanted to do kelp all the way around here, I could. And that will satisfy our fuel needs. We won't have to chop trees to get fuel for the furnace. We can just cook some kelp like I've started doing over there, and pretty soon I'll have the smelters and the cookers all full of kelp. So this is just more, and it'll just expand on out. And we can do seagrass and do whatever we want with this river. This river is going to be a really, I think, a nice kind of like place to build. And then the tree farm, I've got the mossy stone variants now, so this can be messed up a little bit with some moss, make it look more interesting. And I got some nice dark oak saplings out of my last harvest, so I'm doing good on saplings. And I just did a variety of trees here because I just like the variety rather than that uniform look. But then up here, I haven't done it with the birch yet. I kept these separated so I can get more saplings out of each harvest. And then the oak, I put the oak near each other. I've got it set up so I can do the separated planting like I did with the birch. I've got it marked off so that if I start running low on oak saplings, I can farm for oak saplings instead of wood. But right now I've got lots of oak saplings and I want lots of oak wood, so I just got them planted really close together here. So that's, we got a nice tree farm setup going there. And then I'm going to have to head to the jungle and get some more jungle saplings because the last bunch, the jungle trees that I planted were very stingy, didn't give me any saplings. I only had enough to make this tree. So I'm due for another trip to the jungle. So there's a whole lot more. I've got some really nice neighbors. They've got some great builds. I've got a really good neighbor right around the corner from me here. And actually us, right? It's Bullet Wings knows him too. So we just jump in the boat, go right around that bend there, and he's got a really nice build over there. He's got a really nice barn that he built. I was really impressed, and his house is really nice. So maybe in the next couple of videos, we'll take a trip over there in the boat so you can see his place, because you could get some nice build ideas off of this person. He's a really good builder. And then we had another subscriber join us on this server, so that's good. You know, if anybody's interested, we hate griefers. If you're a griefer, do not apply. I don't like little snot-nosed griefers, so don't come on this server, and nobody likes griefers on this server, so stay home. But if you like to build and you like cooperative building and pretty places, then come join us. So I think, let's see, I think that's about all I had to say. I got a bunch of diamonds. I went mining and caving and got tons of iron and diamonds and lit up a whole bunch of caves underneath me. And I did that on the live stream. So you might want to drop in on my live streams. I do those in the morning around 9 usually. And I'm on there for a good while. So if you want to see me in action doing the stuff, you know, actually mining and building and things like that and running around, that's all on the stream that I recorded this morning. All these things that I just showed you, that was all done this morning. So go pop over to the stream, and I think the video is up there. You can go watch the video until you fall asleep. And if you want to join me live, catch me around 9, and we can interact, you know, in real time. We can chat. So I think that's it. I'll wrap it up. Click the like button if you like this. Leave your comments and questions below. And subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos. And thanks a lot for watching. And oh, I wanted to mention a big thanks. If you made it this far in the video, big thanks. We're almost at 200 subscribers. I had no idea that we'd ever get this many. And like I said before, when we were at 50 subscribers, I was blown away that I had 50 people in the whole world that would be interested in watching what we do. But now we've got almost 200. I'm amazed. So thank you so much for your support. It's really motivating. and I'll try to keep the good content coming, and let me know what you like to see. So I'll let you go. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.